Investing, a word that sounds powerful, maybe even intimidating. But what if I told you, it's simply the act of making your money work for you? Every day, millions of people around the world invest to build wealth, plan for retirement, or just beat inflation. Yet many never take the first step because they think it's complicated. Today, let's strip it down to the essentials, the basics of investing. At its core, investing is the process of using your money to buy assets that have the potential to grow in value over time. Think of it like planting seeds. Some will sprout quickly, others take years, but the goal is the same: growth. You can invest in stocks, bonds, real estate, mutual funds, even cryptocurrency. Each one is a seed of a different kind, some risky, some safe, all with unique timelines and rewards. But before you jump in, we need to talk about something critical: your goals. Every good investment starts with a goal. Are you saving for a home, a comfortable retirement, or simply to grow your wealth? Without a goal, investing is like sailing without a map. You might move, but you'll never know if you're heading in the right direction. Start by asking yourself 3 things. What is my time horizon? When will I need this money? What's my risk tolerance? How much can I afford to lose? What do I want to achieve? Short-term goals, like buying a car in 2 years, usually call for low-risk assets. Long-term goals, like retirement, allow you to take on more risk, giving your investments time to recover from market dips. Here's the secret sauce of investing: compound growth. Albert Einstein once called it the 8th wonder of the world. It's when your money not only earns returns, but those returns earn returns too. Let's say you invest $1,000 at a 10% annual return. After 1 year, you have $1,100. But in year 2, you earn 10% on $1,100, not just your original $1,000. Over decades, this snowball effect can turn small sums into impressive gains. That's why investors always say, time in the market beats timing the market. Here's the truth: every investment comes with risk. There's no reward without it. The key is balancing it. Stocks can offer high returns but are volatile. Bonds are steadier but provide smaller gains. Real estate can generate passive income but ties up capital. Smart investors build diversified portfolios, mixing risky and stable assets to soften the blow when markets turn unpredictable. Remember, investing isn't about avoiding risk. It's about managing it intelligently. Let's break down the most common investment types, the building blocks of most portfolios. Stocks. Owning a stock means owning a small share of a company. When that company grows, so does your wealth. But stock prices can fluctuate daily, sometimes wildly. That's why investors often hold for the long haul. Bonds. Think of bonds as loans. You lend money to a government or corporation, and they pay you back with interest. They're generally safer than stocks, but with lower returns. Mutual funds and ETFs. These are baskets of assets. Instead of picking individual stocks, you buy a slice of many at once. It's diversification made simple. Perfect for beginners. Real estate. It's tangible, stable, and can generate passive income through rent. But it's less liquid, meaning you can't sell property as easily as stocks. Retirement accounts. In the US, accounts like 401ks and IRAs offer tax advantages that make them a must for long-term investors. Cryptocurrency, a newer, riskier category. Crypto offers potential for high reward but extreme volatility. If you explore it, treat it as a small fraction of your portfolio, not the centerpiece. Here's where most investors stumble: emotions. Markets rise, markets fall, and fear or greed can ruin even the best plans. When prices drop, we panic. When prices soar, we rush to buy in. But disciplined investors do the opposite: buy low, sell high, and stick to their strategy through thick and thin. Investing isn't just a financial game, it's a mental one. So, how do you begin? Here's a simple 5-step plan. Start early. Even $10 a week compounds over time. Set clear goals. Define what you're investing for. Pick a strategy: hands-on, individual stocks, or hands-off, index funds. Automate contributions. Set it and forget it. Review annually. Adjust as your life and risk tolerance change. And remember, don't wait for the perfect time. The perfect time to start was yesterday. The next best time, today. You'll often hear two strategies thrown around: active and passive investing. Active investing means trying to beat the market by picking specific stocks or timing trades. It can work, but it takes time, skill, and a bit of luck. Passive investing, on the other hand, means buying broad market funds and holding them long-term. It's simple, low cost, and historically, it tends to outperform most active investors over decades. For beginners, passive investing, especially through index ETFs, is often the smarter move. Diversification is like a safety net. If one investment falls, others help cushion the impact. A diversified portfolio might include US and international stocks, a few bonds, maybe real estate or REITs, a small cash reserve for emergencies. It's the best way to reduce risk, without sacrificing growth. Inflation quietly erodes your money's value each year. If you keep your cash in a savings account earning 1% while inflation runs at 3%, your purchasing power decreases. That's why investing isn't just about getting rich, it's about staying ahead of inflation. Even modest returns, compounded annually, protect your financial future. Investing isn't a get-rich-quick scheme, it's a get-rich-slowly plan. The wealthiest investors, Warren Buffett for example, didn't make their fortunes overnight. They played the long game, fueled by patience and discipline. The real secret? Letting time and consistency do the heavy lifting. Even experienced investors make mistakes. Here are a few to watch out for. Trying to time the market, almost impossible. Lack of diversification, too much risk. Ignoring fees, small percentages add up over decades. Investing emotionally, panic selling destroys returns. Not having an emergency fund, you need cash before risk. Avoid these, and you're already ahead of most beginners. If the world of investing feels overwhelming, you're not alone. Financial advisors, robo-advisors, and online platforms can simplify the process. But even if you use professionals, remember this: no one will ever care about your money as much as you do. Stay informed, stay curious, and take control of your future. Investing isn't about chasing the next big thing. It's about creating a plan that moves you steadily toward financial freedom. Start small, learn as you go, let time and discipline work their magic, because investing, at its heart, is less about money, and more about building the life you want.